Final quarter. Enjoying an 11-point lead at Washoe once again. Just for the sake of telling you, wala pang talo ang Washoe since we started the eliminations. And then nakarating na tayo ng finals. Look at that, limited to 8 points. I already made mention when we closed the third quarter earlier.
We finished the first half with 32 all. That third quarter, 19-8. I think Ken Bono happened during that third quarter. Strings of basket, not only inside the paint, but 2 3-pointers as well.
Long distance shot. Eduardo Aliano with a miss.
Foul number 3, Jose Villegas, his third. First for Christiu College of Pinoy.
Third personal foul for Villegas. Barceliano back in the game. So malaking zona ngayon itong Washoe.
Jose Villegas just stood his ground right there to defend against Big Joe. Ball is loose. Nakaagaw ang Xavier. And then some pressure in the backcourt that results in a foul. Too close for comfort for Eduardo Aliado.
Second foul, second team foul for Washoe. They're looking at Coach Denok on the kind of defense that they're going to do. Unang-una, tumawag ng tao-tao, pero sabi isa pang zona.
First time they met here sa FCAAI, 84-73. Panalo ang Washoe laban sa Xavier Acrocity Sioux. Yun nga, hindi pa naglalaro si Christiu at si Joseph Yo. Jamesyap along with Villegas, Canuday, Aliado, and Barceliano back sa side ng Washoe. Walang bola pag-angat ni Jamesyap. Just a tap out, 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock.
Good tap away there by Christiu. Active hands. The hottest guy during the third quarter, Ken Bono coming in for Villegas. So 2 big men for Washoe, Barceliano and Bono.
Ba, pinagsabay na. Aliado na ang Jamesyap. Jamesyap attacks. Jamesyap, the backing shot too strong. Battle for the loose ball. Jamesyap ends up with it underneath. But one player is down on the floor. Leo Canuda, he picks himself up. Christiu using his left hand. He's fouled.
2 shots for Christiu.
Pushing foul number 23, Francis Marceliano, his second.
Panoorin ng laban na to. Sabi nga, parehas ayaw magpatalo. School pride.
Joseph Yo, for 99.
Joseph Yo back in the ball game para sa Xavier alumni. No problem for Christiu on that first charity.
The Cherie where beauty meets wellness. Nabanggit na rin natin kanina, Coach Edsel, maiksi lang ang serye, iba na yung makauna ka.
Tama, best of 3 lang ito. So winning the first game, isa na lang kailangan mo.
Eduardo Aliado adds up to the 3-point shooting party para sa Washoe.
Parang nagulat siya, binitawan siya ron sa ibabaw eh.
Pang-8 ng Washoe. Joseph Yo, walang sagot.
Unti-unti nang bumubuko lang kalamangan ng Washoe, 56-41.
Jamesyap, 18 points. And guess what? 14 rebounds. Double-double na si Jamesyap. Christiu offline with a 3. Offensive rebound. Wala pa rin mangyari that time. That was Paul Chua with a miss. Ken Bono! What a 3!
Ken Bono is not yet finished. Still hitting those outside shots for Washong.
26 points, 11 rebounds for Ken Bono. Hungry Pares 3-point shot. This is now the largest lead in the ball game, 61-41 for Washong. Lamtex Pipes, Jiangnan. Big 20-point lead para sa Washong. Punta muna natin, CJ Ang.
Thank you, Benji. Coach Denok Miranda said that they should not be in a rush to take a shots. They shouldn't be any hesitations to attack, and they just need to sustain their defense and get defensive rebounds to finally get this finals game 1 win. Benji and Coach Edster.
Just try to imagine, di nga nagmamadali. Leisurely just taking outside shots, especially Ken Bono, who is 5 of 7 from behind the 3-point line.
I'll do the math. 71%. Grabe. Sa 2-point field goal nga, ang hirap maka 50%. Ito, 3-point field goal at 71%.
MEC empowering people through technology. How is Xavier Acrocity Sioux going to come back into this ball game? If you want to fight fire with fire. Pero yun nga yun eh. It's like yung movie na ballerina. May scene doon. Yung dalawang flamethrower. Under 7 minutes. Jamesyap is fouled.
Talagang nakaabang yung double team dyan kay James Carlos Yap.
Sabi ni Marvin Sioco, nauna siyang tumulak eh. Ang tawag dyan, na-experience ka. Andrew sends back one of those guys that are expecting to really contribute then in his own way, shooting 3-pointers. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
The rebound disparity, 59 for Washong, 34 para sa Xavier School.
2 of 4 from the line for Jamesyap, and the Yapsters happy. Lahat ng tira ni Jamesyap na pumapasok, happy yung mga Yapsters. Contigo, elevate the game with Contigo Sports. 62-41 is our count here. Christiu, they ran out of ammunition, I guess. Pero mahaba pa to, 6.5. Yun na doon na papasok siguro yung second wind. Second wind ka dyan, sabi ni Jamesyap.
Mukhang siya may second wind eh, no? Medyo malayo-layo yung 3-pointer na yun ni Jamesyap, and
Kita mo to, layup na sa play pa for Joseph Yo.
missing that layup, an open layup for Joseph Yo.
And Jamesyap firing away again, this time with air ball. Summit, official drinking water of FCAAI. And remember that question I posed earlier, 40 years old na kayo. Kung gusto nyo ng tres, how long can you sustain that? Ryan Go will be seeing action for the first time to replace Christiu for Xavier Acrocity Sioux.
Nakakwento mo before, yung Joseph Ngo, naka-10 3-point in one of their games eh.
Pinasok na ba?
Wala pa.
Maraming Joseph itong Xavier. Joseph Chua, Joseph Yo, Joseph Yo. And the lead is getting bigger and bigger here. This is now up 24. Although tapon lang yung bola. Aliado, hindi nakatingin si Ragdi 5. How to sustain. Of course, the adjustment would be on the part of Xavier. Just in case this really would get even bigger. Nawala na eh, mga tres nila eh, no?
Even Eldridge Liao is not making those 3-pointers already.
Jamesyap is going for a pass. Wala pa naman sa penalty ang Xavier. That will be their 13th foul. is Ragnick Cinco. At least here in Game 1. Give me basket na nawala pa eh, no? Oh, naipamigay lang yung bola. Xavier Acrocity Sus. Ragnick Cinco challenged right there by Marvin Sioko.
That's Joseph Chua, Benji.
Ah, yes, Joseph Chua. Ay, meron pa ibubuga sa Eldridge Liao, pero kailangan lahat sila may ibubuga, malayo-layo pa to. This is a big 22-point deficit. Jamesyap almost with that three-pointer. Foul at midcourt. Medyo violent reaction kagad para rito sa Washington. Sabi ni Coach Zenok, teka muna, challenge na lang natin. Para ma-review.
Sumundot doon si Aliado. This is a 22-point lead. Batiin ko lang si Edwin Herrera at saka yung 50 and above team ng Grace Alumni team watching intently dito sa Game 1 Finals natin.
Oh, mahirap maiwanan sa kwentuhan eh, no? Kasi di mo naintindihan ang mga pinag-uusapan ng mga kasama mo when everybody's actually witnessing the action here in this finals game.
You could see here sa live, dyan sila Daniel Dagdag, sila Sherwin Tew, nanonood dito sa atin. Para nga, tama ka Benji, pagkwentuhan dapat kasama ka sa kwentuhan, di ba?
And we're so happy also some of the players na sabi nga natin belonging to another team, nandito rin sila. Kanina nga, di ba si Henry Doctivo? I do believe I saw Daniel Baidid also here. I saw him outside. Si Jamesyap pinaupo na rito, Coach Edsel. 4 minutes pa, pero malaki-laki nga ito. 21 o 22-point lead para sa Washington.
Xavier, wala na rin si Joseph Yo. Also a shooter coming in Marty Tio.
Brian Go. Ganun na nagiging story. Eldridge Liao. Ngayon, it's popping out those three-pointers. Jose Villegas. And that's going to be a block here on Brian Go. Game 2 will be played on Wednesday. And kung matapos na yun, I do believe we'll have the individual achievement awards. Siyempre, kailangan tingnan natin sino ba MVP, sino Mythical 5.
We have Mythical Selection first and second team.
Oh, imagine, first and second.
Foul there by Teneso. 3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here. Penalty already to 2 shots for Paul Chua. Ragnick Cinco going to the bench right now.
Not as satisfied dahil hindi nga siya. 4 na puntos lang si Ragnick Cinco. Almost 18 points per ball game. Ang rebound niya, 6. And he's averaging 10.6 rebounds per game. So, Ragnick, 4 medyo lang yata yung nakarating dito. Hindi na buo yung 5 eh. But of course, there's still game number 2. Sabi ko nga, from Xavier, basically, no more Joseph Yo, no more Christiu here for the rest of the way. And they will have to make the necessary adjustment. Best of 3 ito.
They need to replicate that first half that they did.
So kailangan yung pagre-reload nila with those 3-point shots. Mas marami pa.
Marty Tio missing with that 3-pointer.
Well, if you get to see action only for a little while. Pero kanina, no first half, ano? Grabe, tabla nga tayo. Tapos sa first half, eh.
Yeah, during the third quarter, like what we've mentioned, Ken Bona happened there. Strings of basket, 8 straight points for him.
Dagdag pa sa 3-point field goals ng Hwaseong, that basket from Richland Tineso. And that would be their 11th 3-point shot made. They're 11 of 33. Isa pa nga, sabi ni Tineso. Ito na TCL, last 2 minutes ng ating game 1. Hwaseong, with his impending win, will still be marching on to game 2. Unblemished record.
Substitution for both teams.
So your question on how to defeat Hwaseong, wala pa rin nakaka-find ng solution
no?
so far.
Sabi ko nga sa'yo, so many have tried. So many have failed.
Free throws for brilliant.
Leo Canuday was in the press con stating na hopefully more provincial teams
Yun eh.
joining. At isa pa is sana marami ma-inspired coming from a provincial school that are able to string so many wins dito sa tournament na to.
Binabanggit ni Jamesyap, di ba? During that time, in their younger days, every summer, may meet ang mga Fil-Chi champions
Totoo
from
yan.
other parts of the country to meet here in Manila.
I still remember the anticipation na inaabangan siya noon kasi putok yung pangalan niya sa probinsya.
Sa bagay, oo.
So pagpunta niya rito sa Manila sa federation ng Filipino Chinese Amateur Federation, talagang inaabangan siya.
101 seconds remaining here in game 1. And we're hoping that you could join us this coming Wednesday again for game 2. We'll see if Xavier might be able to make a comeback and extend it to the full route ang ating best of 3 series. Or will it be a sweep for Hwaseong College Iloilo Lamtex Pipes all throughout this season for the 40-year-olds?
Offensive foul was called against Canuday.
14 seconds.
Dito lang sa ball game na ito na si Coach Zenok Miranda, usually sitting pretty lang yan eh. Ngayon, ang dami niyang tinayo rito kaysa sa inupo.
Gusto niya ipakita na di pwedeng complacent. One minute, 13 seconds, 22-point lead. Ano, Xavier ended the half at 32. So 14 points in the whole second half so far for alumni of Xavier School.
Some players from the bench get to see action here in game 1. So nandiyan nga si Wesley T. There's also Ruben Kua.
Is first.
With just a minute and 10 remaining.
Quick shout out kay Boss June C, who's also watching here sa ating finals. Mark Irvin Tio missing his first free throw. Kilala kong shooter ito, but missing that one.
He's on the board. 68-47. There's also the appearance here of John Ronald Tan for Hwaseong.
Number 6, Michael Estevin.
So we take a look at Christiu Chong.
Two free throw turnovers.
As he tries to get himself on the board, be one of those contributors. It's Washong poised to take the win here. Wala na isang minuto na titira.
Si Coach Roger Montalvo watching also all the way from Bacolod. And si Coach Freddy Tanlo as well, coach of CKSC. Kaya sabi nga natin sa Filipino-Chinese community natin, ito ang pag-uusapan this week. Sinabi ni Jamesyap kanina, walang Jamesyap kung walang Hwashong.
Tama, no?
Oo, diba? Kundi dahil sa Hwashong Academy. And one of his coaches, Coach Dexter D. Malapit na kaibigan din natin yan.
They made it a convincing win in the second half. Para rito sa panig ng Washong. Michael Nang hits the three.
I like how he pressured the basketball.
Sabi mo, one of the plans here for Xavier is to shoot as many threes as you can. Outshoot itong Washong. It did not happen. Sumabay ang Washong. Let's see, ubusan tayo ng bala kumbaga parang mga FPJ movies. And it will end this way with Washong getting the first win in a head 1-0 in the best of 3 series.